How did you get into martial arts?
For all the wrong reasons. Just to learn to fight better. I lived in England at the time, and English people love to fight.
You
right?
started when you were a teenager.
Teenager. I was 15.
Okay.
And
So you grew up in you were born in Sweden.
I was born. I lived in Sweden until I was 15.
Okay.
And then moved to Birmingham, which is like Detroit over here. And then I went to school in Chelmsley Wood, which I just looked up. Actually, still ranked second most dangerous city in England. So very equivalent, I guess, South Central over here. And that's where I went to school. So, and English people love to fight, as you know. Just it was just a lot of fights. I was a new kid in school, and so I would get into fights, and I wanted to learn to fight better. And got lucky. I got to train with Cash, the Flash Gill, who's a 5-time kickboxing world champion out of Birmingham. We got a lot of good fighters out of Manchester, Birmingham. Leon Edwards from Birmingham, right? So I got into fighting just to learn how to fight better, and the more I fought, I had my first kickboxing fight when I was 18, and then I turned pro when I was 23. And I moved down to Mexico to improve my hands to box down
Spanish.
there.
I'm like, how many languages does he speak? He speaks Spanish, fluent in Spanish.
Right, fluent Spanish, Swedish, then Norwegian, Danish, or similar, like Portuguese, Spanish almost. But I work with a lot. I used to live in France as well, in Paris. I work with a lot of Norwegians and Danes, so I can speak their way of and then obviously Portuguese, being around Brazilians all the time. My French now is rusty, and I speak fluent German and a little bit of English.
German too, huh? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, doch.
So.
Ich habe in Deutschland gewohnt auch.
Yeah? Where?
In Coburg. So,
Coburg, okay.
Oberfranken, little...
Damn.
Yeah, and I got lucky. I got to train with some of the national team members and the German national team members in kickboxing.
Wow.
And the national team coach, and Ferdinand Mack and Jürgen Schorn. And I'd say that's, there's a great... I do a lot of videos online, right, where I call out
influencer.
I never thought I'd be doing TikTok. Yeah. And I never thought I'd be doing TikTok, right, and YouTube. But it started with with Krav Maga and teaching self-defense, and I would see these videos, and I'm like, God damn, I'm like, that will get you killed. And so I started, and I poke fun at them at times, right, especially when they're completely unrealistic. But I get a lot of people that get really angry, and I've had death threats, and I say, I'm like, look, like, it's not my technique. I didn't invent it. I'm lucky. I've had some great coaches that taught me what works, right? And I'm trying to teach
your experience, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
So, and I'm like, I always say, I'm like, hey, if I post a technique, and if you can send me a single video where it's done in a real combat, or come to my gym, and I'm not like challenging you to fight. I'm done fighting, right? But come prove it to me, and I'll make a video where I apologize. And so... till today, no one showed up.
Yeah.
Except Detroit Urban Survival. Dusty showed up.
What's his name? Dusty?
Dusty the Clown. Detroit Dust. Detroit
I saw him show up at your gym, yeah.
And he's the only one that showed up. Props to him, but every time when something wasn't working, I was like, it's because you're a fighter. Because you're more flexible.
So is he real?
Oh, he thinks it's real.
He thinks it's real.
Oh, yeah. Like
I
Steven
thought it was
Seagal.
like what's his name, Master Ken?
Master Ken. No, I thought so too.
Master
but no.
Ken's just it's like he's acting, right?
Right. Master Ken is amazing, right? Like, I love Master Ken.